Welcome back for another episode of Iron Curtain Grades Your Shit. Today we are out here in the frozen tundra, standing in the rain, because Nev has decided to recreate a base from everybody knows my absolute favorite fucking person. God damn it. Alright, Nev, what is this, what you got going on here? What's the idea?
So, as far as I could see, based on the video, the arrow slits here are all around the base, meaning it's supposedly a force field moat.
A force field moat. So the idea being, and we tested this on the first wedge tip concept, and there was some repellent factor there. They didn't like to walk on that for sure. The problem being that the first demos that came along, not even blasted through it, they literally just walked up and started kicking holes in it, which ended real well, as anybody who saw that video can tell us. So that's it. It's one trick. It's the arrow slits. I'm assuming there's a trench hollowed out underneath that or something. It's all sitting on dirt. Yada yada yada. Looks like you've got a bit of an escape hatch here, right?
Yep.
All right, and that dumps out over yonder. Take a look over here.
Which I do have to say that escape hatch actually goes much further than the ones in Woodle's video.
Okay. How far down are we talking?
Oh, down it goes quite a ways. Far out, it's like twice the distance.
Oh, gee, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, and this is about what I would consider the safe distance if you're building an escape tunnel. Half that distance, I would have serious reservations about the ability of the Zeds to just kind of take advantage of that rather than whatever your idea. I mean, that's not all that far. So I think you made the right call there if you doubled his length, because that would be a real good way to introduce a really fast fail point. I'm noticing a lot of wood in this construction, and we got a lot of stage 2 reinforced concrete kicking around here, waiting on some of this to dry. Let me guess, Ignatius von Fuckwhistle did another video with solid steel everything, right?
Yep.
Yep, stainless steel across the board. So, we're not going to build stainless steel, even though Duder has a raging hard-on for stainless steel. That is not a material you can legitimately make in-game. So, he gets stage 2 concrete. And we all have seen how that shakes out. So, here's for a big fucking happy star for tonight's horde test. That's for damn sure.
It's stage 2 concrete on dirt. There is no substructure.
This makes me sad. This makes me sad in pants. Why you gotta make me sad in pants?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Alright, the usual grade. So, supplies needed. Well, there's one thing you can always say about this guy's build is they're usually not very intricate, and when you're not building his wizard creator mode bullshit stainless steel bases, they're usually still fairly cheap because there's just not a whole lot going on. I'm not seeing a ton of concrete here. That platform, your escape hatch platform, isn't too monstrous, so this looks pretty reasonable. It's concrete, you know, as we have said repeatedly, not a day one material here or anything, and I just, having played around with this force field concept, would absolutely not recommend building it out of wood or cobblestone or iron or anything short of this level of concrete. I think it's just asking for trouble. This is likely going to have durability issues either way, so something even, you know, more fragile is just begging to have it kicked in. How do you feel about like a B on supplies needed? This is concrete, but it's not a ton of it.
Yeah, B is pretty good.
Okay.
Like I said, there's no substructure, so it's a single layer of concrete for the floor.
That hurts my soul. Build difficulty. How long would you say this took to whip up?
Actually putting it together?
Yeah.
Took me digging the trench and then putting everything down 2.5 hours.
That's not bad, considering your little escape hatch there goes down to damp bedrock too. You added some time on with that. I think that's a fairly reasonable assessment on time. I'd probably look at about similar for myself. Another B. There's no trick here. I mean, it's these arrow slits. Now, we've all heard me say it, one-trick bases are a terrible goddamn idea, and there's nothing here about this base that is going to do any kind of damage to any of the Zeds, which means we're going to be standing on the wall, and almost guaranteed we are going to burn through a metric fuck ton of ammo defending this thing. which is...
Also, no air defense.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's good. We got lucky on the mountain base. Maybe we'll get lucky again here. I'm not sure what the vulture activity looks like out in the snow like this. You might have done them a favor picking this location. Jeez.
We'll see.
All right. So here comes the horde test, and why do I have a feeling I know how this is gonna play out? It is 21:53 on Horde Night. We did a little bit of redecorating. Nothing that's gonna impact the functionality of the base, but we all feel like these are relevant, to say the least.
Yeah, there's not a lot of light here.
No, not a great deal.
Good thing we all have headlamps.
Yeah, for real.
I'd like the record to show that I have a magnum with a 1 round. Because I know how this night's gonna end.
You killing X?
Saving it for myself.
There we go. There they come.
Alright,
Come
looks
from the
like
back.
east side. Are they fucking with the force field? That guy just walked right the fuck across it. They're not
But
punching
he
a
doesn't seem to be
wall.
attacking the wall.
Oh, they're punching over here.
Hold off a second, hold off. Don't murder everything.
They're
else.
punching the wall.
Oh, so yeah, this
Something-
isn't even fucking remotely working. Okay.
Did they
Nice
get patched out? I wonder?
job. Well,
I
that's
don't know, my
just
7 days
fucking aces.
Yeah, they get
Um,
bamboozled for a little bit, and then they just try and go across, and they can, so they do.
So it's not so much a force field as it is something that slightly slows them down for a little while.
Yeah.
And we have buzzer.
Oh, great. That'll make everything so much better. I generally don't use the AR a whole lot, so if you see me carrying it, it's a good indication that I'm
The
anticipating
amount of faith you have.
burning a shit ton of ammo. Yep. Oh, so this is going to be a half hour of just killing everything by hand again. Like, at what point is this guy... Can a case be made legitimately to just delist for fraud?
Oh, hey, it actually glitched out, and there's someone underneath there.
Oh, that's
Did it glitch out?
skippy.
Or did they knock a hole in one?
No, it glitched out. I shot him.
I want to get a good look at this wall. I'm going to do a quick run by. A little pinged up there, nothing too serious. That's getting chewed on, that's getting chewed on. Yeah, this is just taking direct hits, and it's not like we're the ones damaging this outer wall. This is fucking awful. How many videos have we done? Like 20, 25?
Somewhere in there.
This is literally the first one I've gone full auto.
I'm gonna be really pissed if this thing doesn't get a demo.
Right.
Oh, right?
Thing.
That was so weird that the diving board didn't. Yeah, not only are there no demos, the Horde Night's gonna end at 2300.
Are
first
what?
demo.
From the side with the door?
Oh, that's gonna go great with the door that doesn't stop them.
Yep, here she is. You're running right in. Oh, here's a wave of demos for you, Dave.
Oh,
Wave of demos.
fuck. Alright, we gotta try to do this moderately intelligently.
How is a full magazine?
You mean unlike the design?
Yes.
Hey, we got one climb the wall.
Yeah, she just straight jumped up.
Hooray! So not only does the concept not work, but the dimensions are too shallow and they can just scale the fucking thing. We might as well be standing on the hood of a car somewhere.
And it's a Sentra.
Well, we're not getting monetized by Nissan anytime soon. Good, because then I can talk shit about the Versa that I got from a rental agency once, and how it was basically a glorified go-kart. Oh fuck! Don't pop! Don't pop! Oh shit! That's
One pop?
nerve-wracking. No, he came close though.
Frame rate's definitely chugging with all these bodies, though.
Yeah, it's not helping. Oh, we got a nurse underneath us. Inside. She just strolled through that dumbass front door.
And there comes another one. Oh shit. Hey, they've knocked a hole in the wall.
Really? Where?
Right below us.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, a whole bunch of them.
Oh, have
They're,
they?
yeah, they're chipping through that without much issue at
Uh-oh.
all.
Oh, shit.
Well, and there's that.
Are demos, like, attracted to wood or something, I wonder?
Oh shit, reloading. Okay.
Okay. It's over in this corner.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I jumped away from that because I was reloading too.
Oh, they are coming up the pit.
Are they really?
What? Yes. Either that or she was just in there.
I'm more inclined to believe that.
There's some damage down there, though. I don't know.
I'm gonna take. Oh, well, hold on.
Tunnel's empty.
Okay, so they came in here and they fell down this thing.
No, they dug through from the. They glitched through underneath and dug through.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
What, out of the hatch, you mean?
No, they glitched through into under the moat.
Oh, wow, that's fun.
This is why you don't play with glitchy concepts.
Yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Well, happy birthday, Davian. We made you a really terrible base.
Aw, thank you. You shouldn't have. Like, really.
Literally.
Thanks, I hate it.
I think the one saving grace of this base right now is the location you built it. We have full 360-degree vision of people coming in from a long ways off.
True.
Yeah. Not a saving grace of the base. That's just a saving grace of net. There's not many of those either.
That's why we've been able to pop the demos so far out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to wait till they were up close. It would be a totally different ballgame.
You know, honestly, just as a matter of playstyle too, I think the fact that I switched to full auto for this night, anticipating a shit show, saved us on a couple of them over on the other side there too, where if I'd have been running my normal
Yeah.
single shot game, maybe I wouldn't have been able to do them before they popped, but
Yep.
dropping an entire Maga AK solved that problem. 250? Is it gonna end at 250? What the fuck? No way. I like that you built this across from a trader, just so there's like an illusion of safety just out of reach.
I think they may have killed them all.
What the shit? Okay, well, while they're not here, I'm gonna go look at this thing and see if they did any damage to this hatchway here. They didn't like the one part of it, but they didn't ping anything. That one little nick there is actually 12 damage, probably a stray round from us. This busted out stairs may have been too. Wooden stairs here. That's so weird. That's not even 3 and the horde stopped. This shitter base caught a break.
Right. It could have gotten so much worse if it kept going.
Yeah.
I think Davian's right though. The fact that the demos didn't show up until they had changed direction the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and that we had a big clear field of view. If they had started the night, it would have been a different story.
Yeah. This side is hosed up. Like these are
Oh, yeah.
all in really rough shape. But I have trouble even saying that that's a deciding factor because they came from the back and the 2 sides. The ones that looped around marched their asses in the front door without hesitation. I mean, look at all the fucking, just the wood platform we put up here to stand on is beat to shit in every direction. So they had no problem getting in. There was no stopping them. So the demos didn't have to punch a hole in the base. We built it for them.
Right.
And if they had come from this direction, they would have all just skipped right inside.
This is just proof that the arrow slits don't work anymore.
The force field thing,
Like-
it confuses them momentarily, but after that they don't give a hot shit. And this whole back wall, none of this was demo. This was zombie punching right here. All of these pings are zombie punching. That's punching. No demos went off on this side. This side is fucked up. That thing is well under half. These are... yeah, this is ugly. Even the little
So you have
stupid
to-
doorway here got kicked up a bit.
Yeah, but if you remember, the first time we did these arrow slits, they worked. They came up, they stopped, then stared at you until the demo started
Well-
stomping on them.
Yeah.
They also
Right.
did that for about a second and a half in the back.
Right, but I'm thinking this has been patched, and no one.
I haven't seen anything, but I can't say
Like,
I can't
if we
say
roll back to our
definitively
first
no,
video,
but
you can see
yeah,
that they stopped.
they didn't give
They
a
no
shit about
longer
these ones.
stopped.
That's for sure. They paused momentarily and then they marched right in. They didn't care. The only thing that saved this base was the fact that it's as durable as it is materials-wise. So this base caught some serious breaks. The Horde night ended an hour early, and luckily Nev had the wherewithal to put it in a pretty decent slot. Durability. This is a tough grade because obviously the concrete didn't shatter in a lot of places. I mean, it got beat to shit. They punched it out in a few places. The, 2 demo guys we had up on this wall that popped did some damage, but it didn't really matter because they could get in regardless. Like, if we had chests or furniture, anything of value in here is fucking gone. If you put a workbench here and just let them march in the front door, they tend to beeline straight to that crap. So anything you're storing or workbench or cement mixers, they're just going to run in and kick all your shit over. Durability, it's like a B with a huge asterisk on it.
Yeah.
B test may have been flawed and need a retake.
I don't think it's a good idea, obviously. The fact that it's concrete probably saved it. With Clown Stick there doing it out of stainless steel, that sways the results too on everything.
Yep.
But this is bad. Like, you just built them a doorway. They can just walk right the fuck in here. It doesn't stop them in the slightest. This just negates durability in general. Safety. Are the Zeds controlled? Hard F.
No.
Not even a chance.
They go whatever the fuck they want. The force field only mildly makes them stop and think for a second. They march
And-
inside whenever they want. It's idiotic.
And they glitch under the fucking force field and come in through the escape hatch.
Yep. So that's all bad news. The Zeds are not controlled anyway. This is stupid. Are the players in danger?
I'd have to give it like a C minus because I mean we're just staring at them from point blank.
Yeah, I mean
we're not necessarily in danger, but we could be in danger very fast.
Yeah, we didn't have any problems, but this is just not a very safe concept, so I think I'm with you there. It's like a C minus. This could go really bad really fast with a different zombie composition in the Horde Night.
And especially, you're going to see this kind of design used by newer players.
Yeah, if you were doing this with a bunch of level 1 pistols and wooden bows and shit, I think you'd have some serious problems.
Exactly. We have how many thousands of hours combined? We
Yeah.
know what we're doing. We know how to stop these things. People that are trying to build this as a starter concept are just going to get steamed.
Resources used. Gasoline is obviously zipped. There's no power. Ammo and gas. So with the boxes I opened, I managed to stick to nothing but 7.62 tonight with the boxes. I'm going to round up just a hair and call it 5K. Davian, what'd you end up burning?
Right around 5K 9 mil, about 50 7.62, and about 50 exploding arrows.
Okay, so we'll call it 5,100-ish.
Yeah.
X?
I was at about 42, 4,300, 7.62.
So we're at the
25 contract grenades.
We're at the 14.5 mark-ish, somewhere in there.
And then the big two.
Nev?
7,200 folks.
22,000 and Hells?
6K.
6?
6,000.
28,000 rounds to defend this thing, and the Horde Night ended early. Hard fucking fail.
Mm-hmm.
That is ridiculous. That's not even remotely sustainable. This is insane. That's just a stupid idea. There's no way to
Basically,
keep up with that.
The only advantage this base offers is elevation.
Yeah.
Yep. You're just above them shooting down at them.
It would have been better if I had just built a big block in the middle of a field.
Speaking of,
Funny you mentioned that.
yeah, right. So repair kits, yeah, I use 8. I'm assuming everybody's in the same neighborhood.
Right around
10.
8, 10, yeah, that's a fail. That's just an extension of ammo use, so that's another whiff there.
I actually only used 4.
No, that's not too bad. Still bad news, though, in general,
Yeah.
across the board. Cheese. Swiss fucking cheese. There's no debate there. This is dog
Actually,
shit.
I would like to introduce a new grade for this. In honor of
Okay.
it. Melted craft singles. It's so much bad cheese that it can't even hold itself up.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to look for an image of melted craft singles, but we're gonna see if we can't make that happen. But I think I have to agree with that. This is just dumb. There's nothing. This is it's
Don't do this.
it's another attempt to trick the AI into doing something that not only doesn't work, its saving grace is the materials that are used, which don't have to be strung together. You're trying to outthink the computer again, and it just lands on its ass. This is dumb. There's no defense for this. It's just a dumb idea. Chance of being patched out. We may be in uncharted
already
territory.
was.
Yeah, it seems like it was. We may be behind the curve here because the force field sure as shit doesn't seem to do anything to deter. And when Nev was building this, I came out and I said, you know, are you sure that it's only this far out in any one direction and that this is all he did? I mean, it feels like if you're going to do the force field, you'd want to go like 4 or 5 out in every, angle. And he cited the vid he was copying, and I went and checked, and sure as shit, these are the specs, and this is terrible. But yeah, I think this has already been fixed or something changed here. It's a bad idea. Just don't. Final grade.
Struggle giving it a hard F, but like
It's still technically
plus.
standing. D minus.
I think, yeah, I'm with Nev. It's a D minus because it only worked because of the materials that it used. And that's with us downgrading from Shitter's stainless steel builds. If this had been anything else, it would have gone even worse than it, threatened to do already. And the one idea that it presents and is so cocksure of with the open door here doesn't work. That I can't say that's a pass. I don't even really want to give it a D minus. I kind of want to fail it because if you tried to build this, if you were unlucky enough, some new guy walks in, is trying to build his first thing on day 7 or whatever, and he copies this, like, his shit's gonna end in tears. Because whatever little stuff he stashes in here is all gonna get kicked in. Final grade, how about this? Just no.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Abort.
Any closing thoughts on Fort Joe Smith here?
Just talking
do it.
about the yes, don't do it. But just talking about the materials in general. Let me pop this over. We built this out of stage 2 concrete. Stage 2 concrete's hit points are 5,000.
Uh-huh.
Cobblestone is, let me find that block, is 1,500. Stage 1 concrete's 25. Like, it's exactly just the materials used.
Yeah.
Because you look just at any of the stuff that they were walking around on or punching on,
It'd
it
beat
has
the shit.
more than 1,500 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So it just would have been gone.
And demo explosions, and somebody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say that's, what, 5K?
5K in the 5x5 block, I
yeah,
think?
5K with a 6-block radius. So anything less than reinforced concrete is instantly vaporized.
Which
This
is why we build our crap out of reinforced concrete.
This is a bad idea. Stay in drugs, don't do school. Fucking hell. Coming up, we have next week's is sort of a science experiment, but it's also I'm looking to prove a very specific point with this build, and I think the point that it will speak to leans quite a bit on what we've found out here. So you'll probably want to stick around for that one. And X is working on another one of his mad scientist creations, but this one didn't make me weep when I saw the amount of materials that he put into it. So maybe that's actually viable for normal, not crazy people to build. And Davian,
Maybe.
I'm assuming that's you out by Berserker Bills there.
Yep.
So you're doing a new take on the pit base?
New take on the pit, actually new take on the towers, or a better take on the towers. I haven't been able to find the video again.
Okay.
I watched it a long time ago, but yeah.
Okay, so we'll see how that all shakes out. Something to look forward to there. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you next time.